Hello and welcome to the Real Deal Trio podcast, where we dive deep into the world of real estate, business, and personal growth. I'm your host, Yahya Chatani, joined by my esteemed co-hosts, Mohit Badlani and Phil Mariani. Together, we bring you a wealth of knowledge and expertise to help you navigate through the complexities of the real estate market, unlock business success, and cultivate a life of balance and fulfillment. So get ready for insightful conversations, actionable advice, and also a whole bunch of inspiration. So let's dive in.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back. What's going on, gentlemen?
What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing? All right?
Yo, man, stressed the hell out, bro. Rates have been playing games on us.
Been a busy couple of weeks. It's been a busy couple of weeks for all of us, man.
Yeah, it's been sick, man. So I don't know if you noticed, Phil, but yesterday and day before, no, actually yesterday, pricing got way better on loans. Because the Fed, announced something, but it was not mainly towards the rate cut. It was more about them buying back securities because they had let their, securities run off for a little bit. Plus these soft reports from employment came back in. And for any traders out there, we were at a price ceiling. It was kind of like a resistance point. We tested it 3 times, third time's a charm, broke through it, now in new territory. So anybody out there, if you're buying a house right now, it might be a good time to lock. Because as we speak, I'm locking my clients' loans right now, this moment. So please. Make sure
what is the lowest did you lock today, if you don't mind me asking?
The lowest I locked was 6.125.
Wow. Was that with any buy down?
That was no FHA. Conventional, the lowest I looked at today was 6.875.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going the right direction.
Yeah, it was a big swing, man. Like the market moved roughly 80 basis points in less than 3 days. So
that's not bad. Yeah, because I know there's some builders who were like D.R. Horton were buying down FHA to 5.9 and conventional 6.1.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing. So
those are pretty good rates, without buying points,
Yeah. And so Phil, that's funny. I was telling Mo earlier, the point cost has dropped drastically. So there was one loan
that's huge. That'll be a huge help for buyers out there.
So the rates are not changing as much, but it's the cost of the rates.
Yeah, of course.
So there was a rate at 6.5 was costing a buyer $7,000. And today at the highest peak where we were able to lock before it dropped just a couple of points, it dropped from $6,600 to $675. Think about that. Yeah. So that's like in difficult loans, it can literally save or break a deal. There's another thing I'll quickly briefly mention. I don't want to keep this a mortgage call, but another buyer I'm working with, she doesn't have enough money to close, but she has enough room in her debt to income ratio and rates the way they are. If she takes a 6.9, it costs her $500. If she takes a 7.125, she gets a lender credit of $1,500. Mm-hmm. So in this scenario, I'm like, take the 7.125, get the $1,500. You're getting credits from the seller of 3%, right? And you don't have enough money. So all this combined, you buy the property, buy the asset, it will appreciate. We're going to refinance anyway down the road.
Right.
That 0.25% is only making like $70 difference in her payment. Not that big. So in a year, it's not costing her much. You know what I mean? So it's crazy stuff. But anyway, today's topic is a lot more fun than these boring numbers, guys.
Exactly. Let's talk about something fun.
Hey, we are going to talk about our favorite beaches as well as the top 5 beaches in Florida. I know.
I love it.
I know we have our favorites, so we're going to talk about those. I know our wives and our significant others have some favorites too that they go to often. I know Phil's likes to leave Phil behind and go to the beach.
Oh yes, they love leaving me behind with the wife and daughter, and they'll just go for the day and come back at midnight,
And then
just living life.
I know brother Yaya over here loves to go fishing, so he's going to talk about his favorite spots to go fishing as well. And we might go swimming for a little while, swimming with the fishes, right?
Exactly, that's what we're saying. That's the only thing I know when it comes to fishing is what the Italians say, swimming with fish,
All right, sounds good. I know, Yaya, you have some beaches that are favorites in Florida, and I know the U.S. U.S. News Best Vacation Spots also has top 5 beaches in Florida for 2024. So let's see if our list match. So what do you have for number 1?
So I would say it's hard to say number 1, man, because I got a couple of options here.
Right.
One of them that I really love is Boca Grande. That's on the west side.
Okay.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
Can you say that again? What was it?
Boca Grande.
Boca Grande. Okay. Now, where is that
And
located?
so that's on the golf course. It's northwest of Fort Myers, and it's a beautiful coastal community. And for fishing, it's a heaven, dude. Like you could fish there. Water is like I could take a glass like this, and you can see through. Like that's how clear that water is. Beautiful sandy white beaches. You can snorkel there. You can look for shells. You know, you could bike over there. It's such a fun place. So if you have you guys ever been there or heard about it?
No, I've never been there.
Oh man, you should definitely check that out. I think if you guys have not been there, you're missing out on Florida, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna have to check that out. All right, my number one, not my personal number one, but the number one that was on the U.S. news was Siesta Key. Anybody been to Siesta Key?
We've been there multiple times.
Okay, so Siesta Key is popular among families, couples alike. It's what does it say? It's a fun-filled barrier island, sits off the coast of Sarasota on the Gulf of Mexico, considered one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. Siesta Beach features miles of white quartz sand, crystal clear water, and a lively atmosphere with nearby dining, shopping, and nighttime entertainment. The picturesque Crescent Beach, another Siesta Key standout, is ideal for travelers seeking relaxing walks on a soft white sand. Oh, nice. Yeah. So it's on the West Coast. So West Coast beaches have white sand.
Now you remember, well, we've been there to Siesta Key.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did the boating. We went on a retreat.
We did a boating trip with our previous brokerage, right. And we also we hung out a couple of sandbars, so it was nice. Yeah. Water's beautiful, white sand. Yeah. And we had some sandbars, which was a nice time.
For real, the sandbars were all like packed with people and stuff like that. There were certain famous sandbars that people all congregated. We did find. I'm glad we found a sandbar that was next to a private beach.
Yeah.
Of a hotel, but that hotel was closed. It was kind of weird. So we found like a really cool spot on the beach side, but it also had a sandbar, so we could park our boats as well. So that was pretty cool.
It's great destinations, especially for a family.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, what do you guys have for Phil? What's your number one beach to go to?
Our absolute number one, and my wife and the daughter, if they're here, they would attest to it, is Anna Maria Island. It's beautiful. They go there a lot more than I do, but whenever you just want to go somewhere to relax and just, unwind and de-stress, definitely we highly recommend Anna Maria Island. It's beautiful there.
Nice.
It's only about a 2-hour drive or so from Orlando, where we're in Central Florida. And, this past time my wife and daughter went there a couple of weeks ago, and the water was absolutely amazing. It was beautiful, crystal clear. It was one of the best, experiences that they went, but we're planning on going back for Mother's Day. My wife's like, she wants to go back for Mother's Day, but we enjoy it there. And then if you go, recommendation, another cool spot to hang out is the Sandbar, which is this really cool bar and restaurant right on the beach. You can walk up to it. It's just great. The food's good. If you want to get frozen drinks, whatever, they have all that, and it's right on the beach, which is a really nice spot to hang out at and just chill before you go back home.
That's right. On by the U.S. News, it says it's the number 2 beach is Anna Maria Island.
Yep.
Have you been there?
Definitely agree with that.
Have you been there, Yaya?
I have not been to Anna Maria yet.
I don't think I have been there either. So yeah, Phil, what the U.S. News says, though it is located less than 40 miles south of St. Petersburg, Anna Maria Island seems much more removed from other beaches. So local and visitors alike appreciate Anna Maria Island because of old Florida feeling.
Yeah.
So people like it because it gives you like this old feeling of old Florida.
Yeah, you have like those mom and pop shops in there. You don't have like franchises in there. Definitely very homey feeling, that old shop feeling. A lot of mom and pop shop, owner occupied, restaurants and things like that, which is kind of nice.
And their beaches are filled with amenities too. So so they have all kinds of cool family friendly stuff over there. And they also have manatee beaches, public beaches too, so you can see manatees.
Absolutely.
Pretty cool.
A lot of manatees. Yeah. Plus also too, on the beach, they also have a lot of, depending on what time of year you go, they have a lot of turtle nesting there as well, which is really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. The cool thing about manatees, guys, they're like all over the place, man. Last night I was fishing for like 2 hours. The manatee's right there, literally under the bridge.
Manatees last night?
Yeah. It's a little annoying when you're fishing because you got to move your lines and move away because they're protected. You got to keep them safe.
Yeah.
But I always have this feeling when a manatee just swims by, it just looks like somebody took a giant dump in the water and just floats, slowly floating. Oh my God, man.
Looks like a little log just sitting there, just drive.
They're just
floater
floating by. I'm like, dude, can you move out of the way? It's like that annoying driver that's in front of you.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, bro, it's a
Driving
60 lane. Come on, get out of here. What are you doing? But
so number 2, what do you have number 2 on your list, Yaya?
So number 2 is a place I have not been to and I want to go to, and it looks amazing. It's called Pigeon Key in the Florida Keys. Have you heard of it?
Oh, okay. No, I've never heard of that one.
So it's apparently it's this really, really cool place. There's a little train that goes to it. You can take a ferry there, and the water is absolutely gorgeous. It's super clear, and there's a lot of good food there. There's a lot of fun stuff, and just the beach itself, like white sandy beaches, it almost makes you feel like you're somewhere on a tropical, like, I mean, yeah, you are a tropical island, but it doesn't seem like I'm in Florida or in the US. It seems like I'm somewhere far away. And man, you guys should check it out. Like it's one of those places. I'm like, man, it's like hours to drive there, but it's definitely cool. What about you, Mo?
For number 2?
3.
Oh, for number 3 right now, number 3, according to US News, is Delray Beach. Anybody been to Delray?
Yeah, that's nice.
I've heard of it, yeah.
You've heard of it? Okay. Have you guys been there? Anyone been there? Delray Beach?
I haven't been to Delray Beach. You know, I've been further out south, like, you know, Miami Beach is in Fort Lauderdale.
All right. So Delray Beach is nicknamed Florida's Village by the Sea. Delray Beach appeals to travelers who want friendly atmosphere of a small town and the entertainment options of a large city. So they have like wetlands over there. They have a couple of museums. Japanese gardens are over there. So it's a lot of things to do there, but it seems more like a small town type of feel than a like a big municipal type of beach. But it is municipal. They have the municipal beach over there. And what else is exciting over there? They have, when you have had your fill of beaches, stroll down Palm Tree. Okay. So they have other things, like they have art galleries. So there's this area called Atlantic Avenue, has art galleries, upscale shopping, vibrant nightlife, and stuff like that. So they have other things than just the beach. So that's the number 3 beach in Florida. So what do you guys have for your number 3?
I have a place. It's called the Caladesi Island. Have you been there?
Caladesi Island.
Oh,
he's got those little nooks and crannies.
Yeah, you definitely got these different places we've never been.
So one thing I did when I first moved to Florida was literally just drive around random places. I would fish and dive in random spots. I had a 3-month vacation when I first moved to the US. So I had nothing to do. I was one of those people that just comes in and has fun. And I was like, I'm going to find every damn beach and fun place to fish. So Caladesi is actually off the Gulf of Mexico. It's close to Dunedin Beach. And it's on that side. So it's a little far, but it's a very beautiful, secluded place. And
that's why he likes going there. He likes to go to those secluded places where nobody else is fishing but him.
Well, that is true. That is very true. Yeah. But the other thing is, it's, when you're fishing, actually, you don't want to be around too many people, because the problem is if I'm casting lines out in the water with hooks and, there's people around, especially kids, and you don't want to hook anybody, hurt anybody. And the wind sometimes carry things. So it's a little safer. Plus I don't know, man, like water has this tranquil, meditative effect on the mind.
Mm-hmm.
So you could just be there, and the best feeling is to have your fishing pole or, hooked into the ground or whatever, however you hold it. And you just laying on the ground, man, just going to sleep. And you hear that sweet sound of your reel.
Tell my wife that.
Buzzing out, dude.
Hates the water.
Oh, and that's the best part. Like most people don't want to go there because it's too much water. So I'm like, good, stay away.
Yeah.
Go away.
I think what scared her was the movie Open Water. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Open Water, where
I have not.
It's an old movie where people went I guess out into the ocean. It was like a tour guide that took everybody out into the ocean, and they were supposed to go shark. What is it? Not shark hunting, but you do those shark tours.
Oh, shark diving.
Yeah, shark diving and stuff. So I guess that's what they did, and they didn't account for 2 people, and they left 2 people behind. So, and those 2 people had to survive the next, I guess, 24 hours in shark infested waters. And they didn't survive, obviously. So that's what scared my wife.
Gotcha.
All right. So number 4 on our list of U.S. U.S. news has said is, I guess I don't know how they came up with this poll. I guess they did like some kind of survey or something. Yeah, they did a survey, and this is 2024. So number 4 on their list is Santa Rosa Beach.
Santa Rosa.
Anybody
That's
been to-
yeah, Santa Rosa. That's over in I think closer to the Panama City, I think.
Yeah, like the Destin,
Yeah.
Panama City
That's
Beach.
yeah, Destin. Yeah, I got
yeah.
I actually have I got a friend that lives over there that goes to Santa Rosa Beach, and he loves it over there.
Yeah. A lot of people say it's that whole like panhandle area where all the beaches are going into the Gulf. People like that area. It's
really nice.
I guess the water's a lot.
It's a long
nicer.
drive from here. It's about 6 hours from Orlando.
Yeah.
It's a far drive.
For us being in Central Florida, when we if you want to go to the West Coast, we usually go to Clearwater, St. Pete. Or if you want to go to the East Coast, we end up going to Daytona, go. We rarely ever go down south to the beach. I mean, Miami.
Actually, we do though. We go
Miami
to Fort Lauderdale a lot. Me and my wife.
Yeah, Fort Lauderdale. Yeah,
we love the beaches in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, they got some good beaches out there too. So yeah, number 4 was Santa Rosa Beach, which is in like the most quieter vibe than it's a little more quieter vibe than Panama City and Destin. Favorite sports over there, or favorite spots? I can't read anymore. Favorite spots include Grayton Beach State Park, Blue Mountain Beach, where vacationers can swim, sunbathe, explore sand dunes, body surf, and more. When hunger strikes, the food trucks in the neighboring town of Seaside make it fun and easy meal options. So you got to go to another town to go eat. So that's basically what they're saying.
Or you like me, catch a fish, catch a couple of crabs, bring your coals, bring your grill, clean, catch, clean, and cook, man. Best way to eat.
You sure can.
That's the best way to eat. Honestly, I'll say that's my favorite part of Florida, dude. You can fish, you can hunt, and you can eat. Organic, 100%. Natural, no bioengineered chemicals. Yep. I saw this yesterday. So anybody shop here at Aldi's? Anybody shop at Aldi's? Yeah. So I went to Aldi's, right? And my brother is like, as soon as he went to Australia, he's like, oh, Aldi's. I'm like, all right, cool. So I went there. I liked them mostly, but then I always look at the back, and something shocked me. So I pick up a pack of salad, turn it around. It said bioengineered ingredients.
Okay.
Really?
And first I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Right.
Like, what the fuck is a bioengineered food ingredient? Yeah, salad?
Yeah.
What are you? So secondly, why would I put that inside of me? It's not natural. A salad is regarded as like a healthier option. Right? What people think, which I find a little bit of a propaganda here to make me eat some leaves that have nothing in them. But other than that, I'm like, bioengineered? That's even worse. So it kind of, I'm like, man.
Well, you don't know. We don't know what's in it. So you can't say if it's worse or better for us. It could cure cancer for all we know.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, yeah, but it's scary though, right? So
yeah, it is. To find out the unknown.
Yeah. But that's the thing about Florida.
It's Aldi, man. Bro. FDA must have approved that.
Yeah. But I jumping back to our topic though, I think that was just something I want to throw in there if anybody shops there. But yeah, I think Florida definitely is a key destination to be if you love beaches, you love doing any kind of water activities, lakes. But did we have one more beach, Mo?
We got one more beach left. What was number 4 on your list?
So I have this place I really want to go to.
Right.
And that is Peanut Island. I haven't been to Peanut Island.
I've heard about Peanut Island. Yeah, but I just don't know where it is.
Yeah, where is that?
It's down by Palm Bay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So in close to Melbourne, I guess, the Melbourne area.
Yeah, it's closer there. It's located in the Intercoastal Waterway of Palm Beach County.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that is like Melbourne area, side area. So East Coast.
If it's close to Palm Bay, it's east.
Yeah. So number 5 on our US list US news list, is Palm Beach. Speaking of Palm Beach. It's Palm Beach, but this one's down south. It's still East Coast, but southeast. That's about 70 miles north of Miami. It's a little glitzy resort town. It's a little more upscale with upscale restaurants, spectacular gilded age mansions, sophisticated.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of money in Palm Beach.
Yeah, Palm Beach got a lot of money out there.
Got a lot of old money. Old money.
Yeah, a lot of old money down there. True. But again, it's number 5 beach in Florida. So that's our top 5 list by U.S. News. And what about you? Yeah. Did you have a 5th one, or you had your 4 favorites?
No, my 5th one is the classic Clearwater Beach, because it's like 2 hours away, and it's so cool because going there, the only thing I hate is the I-4. It's not my favorite place to drive, man.
What you mean?
What I mean is, like, I don't like getting stuck on that thing for 7 hours a day. But I do wish that they would build that expressway that they built all the way through, instead of cutting me halfway to Kirkman and letting me die out there it's like you're breezing at like 80 miles an hour, and you're like, okay, dead in the water. And then you got to now suffer for the next 3 hours. But on the way to St. Pete, there is a place called Skyway Pier. And it's a very popular fishing spot, very productive, very fun place to fish. But Clearwater is just beautiful. It's sandy beaches, Gulf water. There's a lot of nice food spots. Some of the popular ones are like Frenchie's and Krabby Bill's and all those places. Some really good food places. So it's nice. It's 2 hours away. You get to go to a nice beach without having to go too far,
Yeah. I know the West Coast is good for fishing, from what I hear there. Yeah, because I know my brother does fishing, and he goes out to the West Coast a lot.
Yeah.
Especially Clearwater. He does a lot of fishing in Clearwater.
Yeah, it's way more fun out there. But I mean, the thing is, I live on the, other side here on the East Coast. It's fun here too. Honestly, it's really dependent on the locations, the timings. You got to be into it. But we catch speckled trout, good eating. You have mangrove snappers, good eating. You have snook, limited catches. You can only have one, good eating. Mo is like, what the hell are you talking about? What language are you speaking?
So you know what? We'll make this a 2-episode thing. So next episode, we'll continue on with this topic of fish.
Let's do it.
Or fishing. So I know Yaya loves to fish, and he's very passionate about it. He loves talking about it. So I think we can make a whole episode on it. So that's what we're going to do. All right, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed our top 5 list and our favorite beaches. And we hope to hear back from you guys. Remember, at the end of the show that we have our Facebook groups. We have our, email addresses. Please email us. Let us know what you guys want to hear from us. And all right, guys, have a great evening.
All right, guys, thanks.
Thank you for joining us today on the Real Deal Trio podcast, where we dive deep into the exciting worlds of real estate, business, and mastering that sweet life balance. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Your feedback helps us continue delivering content that matters to you. Stay pumped for our upcoming episodes, jam-packed with expert insight, game-changing strategies, and Florida real estate. For more exclusive contents and behind-the-scene action, follow us on Facebook, search for The Real Deal Trio group page, and for Instagram at The Real Deal Trio Pod. And for YouTube, search for The Real Deal Trio Podcast. We will have all these links to our social media account and some more in the description. We would love to be your go-to experts for all your real estate needs in Florida. Shoot us an email, realdealtrio@gmail.com. Until next time, keep balancing the hustle, the deals, and the moments that make life truly extraordinary. This is the Real Deal Trio podcast, signing off.